Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. If you've been here before, you've met my little companion. This is a little traveler's notebook in the passport size that I've been carrying with me for quite a few years now, and it helps me. It is a little anchor that stays with me, that has been both a planner, a common placing notebook, and right now a series of white paper that I take with me so that I can note anything, whether I'm in a forest or anywhere in the city. I really love having it, but the fact that it's that small guarantees some accessibility, but also stops me from expanding on my ideas and projects. So I naturally turned to something bigger. As you can see, it's almost twice as big, and that is my new friend, my new home, my new anchor into my creative self. And I'm going to present to you this notebook, as in the object, but also the intention. This is from Paper Republic. This is a red leather notebook in the XL size. It smells divine. It's so good that I just sometimes hold it and hug it just so that the smell surrounds me. And it's been weeks now. It's been weeks and it still smells so fragrantly. I chose the red because it both looks incredible now, but it will look incredible with time. I just witnessed a lot of different red notebooks, red leather from Paper Republic across time, and it will become darker and darker, kind of like this fountain pen by Kaweco. And I ordered this as part of the creative bundle. I actually was kindly offered a really great discount. So if you were to order any of the bundles that Paper Republic has, you have 30% off. 30% off. So I'm going to present to you the bundle that I chose, but they have many others depending on what you intend to create. So Paper Republic is based in Austria, in Vienna, and their leather is from Tuscany. It is vegetable tanned, so no harsh chemicals were used. And their workshop, like all of their production, is in Vienna. And you can see them at play online on their really incredible Instagram page. And it's what I love about Paper Republic is that it inspires me to be creative, to be at work, to be in my field, and to hone in and integrate, embody the highest version of myself. I truly see so many architects, designers, artists, painters, like all of the different creative and also the professions that we might not think as creative at play. And they interview a lot of the people, and they interview a lot of the Paper Republic users, and they showcase what they create, what is inside of their notebook. And that always inspires me and feels like it's not about the consuming of the notebook, but the actual interaction and collaboration between you and paper. And I really, 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 really love this. And I hope that this little tour inspires you, and be sure that I'll be showing it more and more because I will have more to share. I am a creative person, and I really don't showcase all of the parts of my work online. For example, I wrote a book last year, and this is the first draft, and it's, almost 300 pages. I wrote a whole fiction book, and it's such a beautiful story, and I cannot wait to share it with you. I'm working on the second draft right now, but apart from, my Patreon, my YouTube, I also wrote a game. I've created a tarot game, a tarot deck with my friend, and it's nearly completed, and I cannot wait to show it to you. I could show you one of the cards. This is the card for community, for example. My friend, the artist, drew everything along the archetypes that I created. So it's not the traditional tarot, it's more like an additional deck that you could slide in your tarot and work with. And they're all animal based, and there's more than 20 cards that you can add. Beautiful archetypes. I can show you another one. I'm basically picking them off of my wall because, as you know, my wall is covered in illustrations. This is an owl, and it's all about the inner parrot. This is community. It's a play on the Emperor card archetype, but it's all about the responsibility that you have towards your community. So this is one of the aspects of my creative life that I haven't shared. This is another one. And this cover is obviously not definitive. This is just because I wanted to hold the story as an object. But yeah, I've been working through it and I cannot wait. This is a spiritual journey through the land and through nature. And I need to share more about this with you because this is actually a really beautiful journey to rediscover my own writing abilities. I am a journalist by trade. Like, that's my actual vocation. My first calling is to report on what's happening, and now I'm reporting on energies. But yeah, so this is just the beginning. This notebook came in this beautiful box as a bundle, as I said. Here they shared a little message. Thank you for your trust. See you soon, Elizabeth. And there were 2 notebooks and 1 folder within this beautiful leather cover. So the leather is red because I'm working with the red ray. It's a specific frequency, a frequency of sovereignty, of maturity, of responsibility. And this is along the journey of Mary Magdalene, along the journey of the divine feminine, which is usually represented as a green energy that when you go within becomes red. So we're with the root chakra here and the higher crown chakra. So you open it with this beautiful leather. It's so incredible. I just wish I could convey the feeling that's happening when I touch this, when I feel anchored, when I feel like I'm at home within this beautiful, beautiful quality product. And when you open it, you are directly invited by the Buddha. I found this postcard in France a few days ago in a charity shop. I anchor myself into the position of the Buddha against the tree. That helps me when I'm channeling the records, for example. And I really wanted this to be the first image. This is the card and cash folder that came in the bundle. You have little slides. You have little slots to put your cards, and then you have bigger pockets to keep your valuables, like a photo of the most beautiful dog on earth, my daughter. And then I've got my business card saying I'm the owner in case I ever lose it. And I hope I never will. This is a tarot card from the Galactic Heritage card that I really, really feel inspired with. Again, do you see the red? The 34 is my favorite number. This was my journal when I was in France, and now it's becoming a mandala notebook. So we're going to do that together. But I do a lot of remediation with paper and pen and images. So I create realities on paper that will then become embodied into my reality. And I also do this for the collective. On Patreon, I do a lot of work with an image of the body, and then we slowly create the energies together. And I really love doing this. This paper is gorgeous, the Paper Republic paper. And yeah, there's a little bit of see-through, but writing on it with my fountain pen feels like heaven. I know it looks like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. So this is a little notebook that I encased within the folder. This is an envelope that was sent to me by Jane the Crazy on YouTube. Very inspiring journaler, creator, artist. And it has my address on it, so I'm hiding it with post-its. I always have post-its with me. But cutting that envelope in two allows me to create one more pocket in which I have the card for the week. And then here is my journal. So I write 3 pages a day, first thing in the morning. So I'm not going to show you more, but it's just lined paper from an old notebook. And knowing myself, I started it a few days ago and I'll be done in a week. So in a week, this will be finished. I have post-its. And once it's finished, I'm going to switch to this other notebook that was part of the creative bundle. This is for watercolor. This is for painting. This is 120 GSM. So it's thick paper. It will hold the water that is used in the watercolors. And I'll just put it right here and I'll have it with me for drawing, for witnessing, for observing reality, for letting my nervous system calm down and unwind after a long day. Drawing or even just doodling really, really, really helps. I really encourage you to try. And even if you're just writing letters, the same letter over and over, there's a power and there's an energy in that. So I really look forward to using this gorgeous paper, and this will be my home. This already is my home. And I've actually bought a medallion so that I could keep it here, but then when I put it, I was like, no, this simplicity is the gorgeousness that I require in this moment, but I know it will keep on evolving. Right now, today, I want to go through a book that was written by Amy McNee. It's called We Need Your Art. I adored this book so much that I need to offer it to everyone I know. I couldn't find a physical copy in Turkey, but hopefully I will find one soon. She has a lot of writing prompts that help you to anchor in your creative energies. So this is what I want to do today. And we're going to do this right here. Because when I say remediation and word-based magic, this includes journaling, this includes asking myself the questions, this includes channeling the records, this includes deep introspections that act as revelation. So this is what I hope to do. Again, I want to say before I put on some music and we disconnect from the audio that this is the Grand Voyageur XL size. It's almost an A5. They also have A5 portfolios and they have many other sizes, but this is Paper Republic in red, and I have a coupon code in the description, and I'm going to also write it here so that you get 30% off any bundle. And thank you so much, Paper Republic, for this coupon code. And I'm very glad that I'm joining your community of creatives so that I may carry myself higher and higher throughout my creations, throughout my desires to be a creator, as the embodiment of my higher self. I know this sounds strange for people who are just watching notebook videos, but it is a bit spiritual too. So I've already read the book. I'm just going to go to the writing prompts that are at the end of each chapter. I really recommend this book. What were you taught about creativity and the arts as you were growing up? What are your inherited stories about artists and artistry? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, I finished painting the cover. And I wanted to show you. This is actually watercolor paper. I do a lot of those different drawings. This is what I call a mandala, where I drew my energy and then I changed a few things according to color and intentions. And I really loved this one. I did this one recently, and again you can see the layers of green and red. So yeah, the red is a really deep introduction into a new chapter of my life, a new way of embodying my essence, or the essence that I want to embody at least. Everything is intense, right? So I want to do a little healing here for, well, both the notebook that is becoming this storybook of energies throughout the next years, but also as the desk, the office of my work with you here. So I wrote remediation. It's a word that I see a lot when you study Vedic astrology, where they say this placement, this planet here, this, that, this here can be difficult, but if you wear this type of crystal, or if you do this on a Monday, there's a lot of different beliefs and practices that can be done in order to help remediate your astrological chart. And I love that word. I really love that word. So this is what I use with paper and with my intents. So I don't know, I have zero plan right now. I'm just gonna draw what I perceive and we'll see where it takes us. So you can decide if you accept this energy healing, this new shape of energy healing, if you're not familiar with my Patreon. And it's basically light language, where I let my fingers dance across space. Except this time those fingers are holding a paintbrush. Breathing in and out throughout time, throughout space. This star that expands, integrates its wisdom into the now moment, allows itself to be seen, to shine, allows its authentic energy. It's not perfect, because perfection does not exist in the sense that we understand everything is perfect the way it is already. Flows is just one way to describe something that is. It's a perspective. I feel called to those two, the orange and the purples. Today, in this moment, the solar plexus is at the top of the lower chakras, and the purple is at the top of the higher chakras. No chakra is an island. Everything is connected. There's bridges, channels, points of connection. Let's see if this energy can help soothe Thank you. Prosperity comes through propensity. Allow your entire self to be embodied fully. We are scared of our shadows, but we are even more scared of our light, of our gifts, and that stops us. But when we allow ourselves to be big, when we allow our high self to be embodied, we can be afraid of repercussions, of persecutions. No more, no more, no more. First, see yourself as this being. See yourself. And the more you accept, the more your vessels grows, and it becomes easier and easier and easier to embody that being. It doesn't happen in a day, but it's all about intent. Remember to breathe. To allow, to stay curious. Without trying to make it make sense. A lot of this journey does not make sense to the logical mind, but choosing to trust is giving the divine in you the space to show you, to make you in a stand within where you're at, who you are, who you could be. You just have to get your ego out of the way. And for us, a lot of us, the ego is actually this self that tries to make it make sense, that tries to interpret the divine. It's not complicated. You just have to breathe and observe. Your mind trying to figure it out is an obstacle. You have to breathe and observe. Allow. I feel a block on the right shoulder. A lot of us reject ourselves. And that can look like doing everything else but spend time with ourselves, spending a lot of time helping, rescuing others instead of helping ourselves, instead of just being. So we're going to work on that right side so that the shoulder doesn't block us, doesn't block the divine flow of light. And it doesn't even need to be worked on. To be worked on. You just have to say, I allow the divine flow through me. Your word is a command. Your intent is magical, is reality bending. And I know a lot of you don't want to believe that. You'll just have to trust me on that one. Test reality, test it. Just try something. Try something. Try to let the universe show you. You'll be surprised. Or not. Okay, that feels much, much better. Thank you for being here. My guides are telling me to read this again. Prosperity comes through propensity. Allow your entire self to be embodied fully. My name is Capucine. I offer ceremonies. I offer healing moments, teaching moments for you to remember and remind yourself that you are all that is. Take care of yourself, and thank you to Paper Republic for this creative bundle coupon code that we have in the description for 30% off a creative bundle with 2 notebooks and a folder and a beautiful, beautiful, authentic leather, vegetable tanned leather cover, and gifting yourself quality, beautiful creations for your own creative home. Take care of yourself.